Hi guys, and welcome to Carb Making with Crystal. Did I say Carb Making with Crystal? I mean Crystal West Fitness. Sorry, I literally have carb making supplies in front of me, and I'm gonna do a live on my other channel now. That was terrible. Sorry, I don't think that's ever happened. Welcome to Crystal West Fitness. I am Crystal Best, and I'm on a journey to get to my goal weight this year of anywhere between 135 to 140 pounds. I'll be happy to settle anywhere between 137 and 38, just to make sure I'm under 140, so that if I slip and fall on a donut, I wouldn't be over 140, because 140 is my weight that I don't want to cross once I get to my goal weight. I think everyone should do that, because that sort of gives you a range. When you're a woman like me and you are, when you're a woman like me and you are you have your cycle going on and all those things, sometimes you weigh up to 4 pounds heavier just by water retention. Sometimes you eat a little more. Sometimes you have issues in the bathroom. You know you're a woman. So I like being able to have sort of a range that I settle at, with a highest point that I don't want to cross, so that when I weigh myself every Wednesday, once I've lost all the weight, I would never go over that amount. And if I am over that amount, I would know to immediately snap it back. So let's talk about what we're going to talk about today. Just to let you know, I'm currently 161 pounds, as I tell you every every live. And that's 31 pounds down from my starting weight of this part of my journey, which I'm recording on YouTube, which was 192 pounds on the 1st of January. And I had an ultimate highest weight of 225 pounds on February. Open for daddy, please. On February 2025. All right, so today we're talking a little bit about, what is it? Just give me one moment, please. I'm lying. What is it? Sorry about that, guys. It's just a bad timing. You know how to take it off, Chase? You're gonna have to give me a moment. Just now. This is by far the worst live I've ever done, and I'm sorry about that just now. That was like 1 minute. Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. But anyway, this is how life goes sometimes. 12 people are watching. Were you watching with nothing back here? Anyway, let me start over. Welcome to Crystal Best Fitness. I'm Crystal Best, and I'm on a journey to get to my goal of anywhere between 135 to 140 pounds. I'm currently 161 pounds, down 31 pounds from the beginning of my journey, which was January 1st, the beginning of this section of my journey. I had ultimately gotten to 225 in February last year, 2025, and I've lost 64 pounds since then, right? Today I want to talk about a little bit about being stuck and getting into a situation where you feel like you've put on so much weight and you are not able to lose it. I have a friend who's following along with me on this journey. Her name is June, and June has been stuck at 199 pounds. 199. That's a hard place to be stuck at. So as I said, you hop on your skip and you get to be over 200 pounds, and you don't ever want to be over 200 pounds. Like, for instance, I'm 161. I was 160 the week before, but it's so happening that is how it happens. And sometimes you put on, sometimes you, especially as a woman, I don't know why anybody wants to be a woman who isn't born one, because listen, the challenges that we face in life. And I think it's because they don't face the challenges that we face. And believe me, if they do, they wouldn't want to. So right. So if I was June, I would do a couple of things. If I'm if whenever I get stuck, which I have been stuck, you would see because I record my process, right? So you would see that in March, I got to 177 right here. Then in I was 177 in February. The last week of February I was 177. Then in March I went up to 179. And then a week passed, I was 179 again. So that's 3 weeks where I was around the same weight. And then I got back to being 177 and then 174, right? So that's March. Another time, this same kind of thing happened to me. And I'll show it to you. In April, at the end of April, almost at the end of every month, I'm just saying. In April, at the end of April, I bet you this will coincide with my cycle. I'm betting you money that luteal phase will have you putting on 2-3 pounds easy when the month comes, right? Um, 22, I was 190, 169 on the 22nd of April. And the 29th of April, I went up to 170. 26th of May, up to 171. Then 171 again the next week, and then back down to 168. And same thing happened middle of June. So I'm just saying, you have periods of time where you feel stuck. And when you feel stuck, what you want to do, is look at what you're doing to lose weight, which is why I always say try to write down what you plan to do to lose weight so that you are aware of the steps you're taking to get into a situation where you're losing weight, which is eating in a calorie deficit, eating more vegetables, making sure and prioritizing your protein, eating complex carbohydrates, making sure your plate possibly looks like this, where you're eating 50% vegetables, 25% complex carbs, 25% protein. You want to make sure you're also eating, exercising and doing some movement to burn calories as you go along. If you find that you're not losing weight, something with that balance is off. You're either eating more than your body is burning, or you're moving less than you need to move in order to lose the weight. Start recording what you're doing. It may be annoying in the first instance. You know what? Let me take away that me. It will. It's going to be annoying. Losing weight sometimes is annoying. It's going to be annoying in the first instance. Let me tell you something. Once you push yourself and you write it down, you're only going to have to write it down for a couple of weeks, because you will get to know how much calories is in the food you're eating, because no one eats new food every day for the rest of their lives. We go through cycles of eating what we normally eat throughout 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You know what I mean? So you'll know how much calories your rice and peas and salad is, or your potatoes and beef and steak and salad is, or your pilau, which is a mixed up rice and peas is, or your macaroni pie and salmon and salad is. You would know. You will get to know after a while how much your meals sort of contain, how much calories your meals contain, so that you know how to eat. And when you eat in a calorie deficit so that you lose the weight. If you're not eating a calorie deficit, you definitely need to get some exercise in so that you burn some of those calories that you're eating. So you would know how much time you need to spend in the gym to lose your weight. So June, I would recommend you start sort of noting how you're eating. Again, I know it's annoying. It is. I don't care what nobody says, it's annoying to have to record what you eat all the time. But those records would help you sort of ascertain what you're doing to lose the weight and how it's going, so that you can then decide what you need to do or stop doing to get the weight down. All right. When you're stuck, you have to make steps towards being unstuck. Lessen how much calories you eat when the day comes, and up how much workouts you do. And that's, you just have to find that balance where you're eating less and working out so that you're losing weight. I'm talking about weight loss and when you get stuck in your weight loss journey and how to sort of start it back so that you can start losing weight again. All right. My name is Crystal Best. It's the end of my live. I going to go live on my other channel, which is Crystal Best. This is Crystal Best Fitness. And I really hope that you guys get on your weight loss journey. More than anything, get on your health journey, which weight loss might be a part of. If you don't need to lose weight, just try to get healthy by eating more whole foods and exercising and getting your exercise in, because no matter what size you are, you need to exercise in order to work out your heart and your muscles and your body to be more fit. All right. Glad you guys logged in and I'm glad you guys were here. If you're interested in anything weight loss tips, motivation, or just to follow my journey, feel free to subscribe to the channel. I will see you tomorrow. Today is day 193. Four. Yeah. July 13th, day 194 of my weight loss journey. Look at where we are. Wow, it's crazy. We're going to be 200 days in. I'm hoping at 200 days I am in the 50s. Let's hope so. Okay, bye guys.